Things are looking good, man. I mean, things are looking really F-wording good. Yo, what's up and welcome back. Yes, back, of course, the Angels Reach is always I'm Angel, and we've got a couple W's lined up for the week. If you're Unk and you don't know what W is, and if you're Unk and you don't know what Unk is uncool or uncle, which I think is, slang for like someone who's lame or not hip to, everything basically. Um, I forgot where I started with that. Okay, I'm a little bit jumpy this morning because it is freezing. It is freezing. It is it is. I shouldn't. I can't curse the first couple minutes of the video. I'm not going to monetize or anything like that, but like I'm just trying to maybe not ward off people with my psychotic cursing and ranting. But then again, the Eltrin rant is a video that the most people click. So you know what? I guess people just love to see me riled up, but I am riled up right now. It is freezing. It is freezing, and I was gonna say it's freezing in New York. I don't know why I keep wanting to rep my city. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is freezing in New York. The snow was insane. It was like up to my shins. I am only 4 foot, as you know. I'm not really, but I'm short. I'm only like 5'6". Check up on your short homies. Hopefully, we're doing all right. Our shift Christmas and stuff at the toy factories and stuff. Super solid. Got a dope bonus this year. Here's to another Christmas. Shout out Mr. Claus. All right. Anyways, the snow was up to my shins, and I shouldn't have gone outside. Basically, I had plans to go out, and they fell through because like you know, I didn't want to. Hold up! What the hell? I just went through like a choose your own adventure, like six different alternate dialogue paths that I like said out loud that I thought and then crossed out and then said and crossed out. Like I was, oh my gosh! Like it's not even like that. Any of them were inaccurate. They just weren't as accurate as I wanted them to be. Oh, I didn't want to go out in the cold. I'm pretty sure another friend of mine didn't want to go out in the cold, and one of my friends did really want to go out, which understandably, but it was just too much of an annoyance to go outside, except for weed. And that's exactly what I did. I went to the travel agency, my dispensary of choice, and I used some of my points to get some sativa gummies, which are super dope that I still have, obviously. I only went like 2 days ago. And I got a indica cart, and so that's sort of been holding me over for this snow day. It's been super dope. I've been playing like a ton of Binding of Isaac. I've been in Discord call with friends and stuff like that. It's been super dope, just touching base and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I went out to get some edibles in my car, and I thought it was just gonna be like a 40-minute train ride to get there, 10 minutes to pick up my stuff, and then 40 minutes back. But every time it snows, the MTA has to like I'm pretty sure factory reset itself or something. There's a lot of hardworking people that go in and have to fucking trudge through the snow and do like a lot of manual labor and like cold, harsh weather. Like I 100% appreciate that, and I see them and like I see them like great. I see a lot. I see them like a lot like in the subway systems like 16 at a time doing nothing. But I also see the ones that are out in the cold and are fixing tracks or working with the signals or trying their best to like make the tracks run or whatever they do. I don't really watch too much of it, but from a distance they look like they're touching rails or something. I don't know. Okay, I'm slowly getting more and more disrespectful to them. I swear it started out as respectful. Mom Donnie, help us. Okay, I gotta. Okay, wait. Let me. All right. But yeah. So the first part of the trip went successful. 40 minutes on the train. But there was already like a sign of what was to come. There was a crow overhead. As Edgar Allan Poe would say. Nope, he would say raven. I don't know why I said crow. But like two stops into the train ride that I had to go on, um, the uh, the train stopped, and then they were like, "Hey guys, we're having a little bit of signal issues, but don't worry, we're gonna close the doors for convenience." And I was like, "Thank you," you know what I mean? Which I mean, like I'm being sarcastic, but like that is actually like a kind thing to do. They could leave it open and just be like, "Ah." you know. But I mean, like, yeah, no, I'm not. You know, I'm not even gonna even. Why am I being so nice? Obviously, close the door. Like, we don't want to freeze our asses off. And then every time any person came into the station, they're like, "Oh man, I just." Caught the train. No, you didn't just catch the train. We've been here for like 10 minutes, but then they'd open the door and then they'd give the same announcement. They'd have the door open for like 10 seconds and they'd be like, guys, don't worry, we're gonna close the doors for you guys. And it was just the best thing because it was like, thank you, man, thank you, that's what I wanted. But we eventually got to my stop and then went to the dispensary, got my stuff, get back on the train, um, and three stops into that one, uh, there was just a voice on the radio, what, on the speaker that was like, yeah, we're gonna stop a couple stops before like we actually have to stop. And I was like, what, dude? I was playing Balatro on my phone and listening to I don't know, it was probably like a bunch of stuff. I had like stuff on shuffle. I would say probably Capri Songs by FK Twigs. I do remember one of those songs coming up on shuffle. I think the one with Daniel Caesar, that was definitely playing. But I was just like, come on, what's going on? And then I found out that, yeah, because like distress signals or something. I mean, the blizzard, the harsh storm that was going on Monday and Tuesday, or Sunday and Monday in New York, was pretty intense. So a lot of stuff shut down. There weren't even classes and stuff. Like there, a lot of businesses weren't open. Like it was really that harsh. So a lot of people weren't out and stuff, and a lot of things shut down. The trains being one of them. And then since the train shut down, then the buses got delayed and stuff. And like I don't even know, like I'm pretty sure they were supposed to be going. I was confused with like a lot of other people, and it was like really, dude, I felt so bad. I mean, like it was beautiful because it was just like a hot pot of like different cultures and different like ethnic people, and I was like, oh my god, all these like people with different stories and like work that they have to get to and like places they have to be, and families and lives, and like I was like, man, like all the like I feel so bad because like I'm this 24, I was gonna say 25, what the, like I just turned 24, why am I already jumping? I'm trying to be a quarter of 100 already. I saw like all these like older ethnic people, and then I was like, I'm this like young, well, I guess like I'm also ethnic, I'm Mexican. But like I don't know, I specifically feel I'm immediately thinking they're immigrants, but they could probably be citizens, I'm pretty sure most of them probably are. But like in my mind, in my like I want to feel bad for you, like I want to relate to you, like I want to have like this sad backstory for you, like I want to relate to people for some, like I don't know. Sometimes I really don't. Sometimes let me, okay, hold up. Let's not get too deep into the psychoanalysis while I'm talking about the inconvenience of a snowstorm. So I was feeling bad for these people because I'm like, they're like so much older and they have to like walk through like the snow and wade through all this, and I was like, I can't, and like I decided like to not wait for the bus because I like after 10 minutes I was like, I'm not gonna wait anymore. I don't have the patience. I'm getting too antsy. Like I was getting like, sometimes I get claustrophobic on the trains. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like I'll get too like anxious on the trains. Let alone like just like standing in one place like doing nothing. Like it makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? I mean sometimes like it's great to like just be in the moment and enjoy, but like other times I just get like so antsy when I feel like I'm not doing anything. I feel like I'm wasting time or something. But like, you know what? I always am wasting time in the grand scheme of things. So factory reset on that statement. Okay, yeah, so I decided to stop waiting for the bus approximately like 10 minutes after realizing that it wasn't going to come, and like the third re-listen of High Fashion by by Roddy Rich. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk home. And then I like looked it up on Google Maps, and it was a 50-minute walk, and I was like, oh, and it's gonna be the snow too, because like it's like the footsteps they're like take longer because like the snow is literally up to like my shins, like not like halfway to my knee, dude. Like it was not super dope, you know what I mean? And it's specifically like in the corners and stuff of the street where people just throw the snow. Like I'm not like, trust me, it's not like a 3 inch layer of snow and that's going up to my shins. I'm not like like the height of a dime, you know what I mean? The height of a dime. Hold up, Loki, the name of my memoir coming in 2028 in a Barnes and Noble near you, and um it was really difficult getting over these snow like mountains enough as is. So I just decided to walk on the road, like specifically like one way roads and like you know like not busy like roads like and like highways obviously, you know what I mean? Like I tried my best to stay on like low sidewalks obviously, but like sometimes like the roads were empty and no cars are coming and it was flat because the cars had been driving on it before or whatever and not enough snow had piled on since the last car had been on, which was probably a while ago, because I'm assuming the road isn't busy. It's Oh my gosh, dude, what is oh my gosh. I'm I'm sorry. I am happy right now and it's a good thing, but like sometimes I just get like overly excited and that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing per se. Like obviously it's good to be good, but like uh is it corny to say like Joker style? It's actually kind of oh no, it's more like nervousness. It's like more like ticky like happiness. You know what I mean? And I need to calm down. So let's just chill. Like right, like I'm being stupid, right? Like I'm talking about a snowstorm. So I walked 50 minutes and for the most part I had no problem. I stopped into a store and I bought like this green squeeze candy, which sucked because it was so cold outside and I couldn't use any. Oh my god, I just checked my audio to see if I was recording. If I wasn't, I swear I would have had a bad day. Anyways, I bought the squeeze apple candy, like sour apple gel candy, because it's like I really like sour sweets and like sometimes I get a hankering for them. And I was also off the indica card at the time, so you know what I mean. I was like enjoying that a little bit too. Um, I've been not enjoying food as much, and it's pretty bad. Like I like I don't rely on weed to eat or anything like that. Um, like I still do like eating like and enjoying like cravings and stuff like that, but I don't find myself having as many cravings as I used to anymore, and like I like just wanting to eat as much as like specific meals and stuff. And so like sometimes when I get like munchies, it's really helpful to just like eat something more for the day or something like that. And it's really bad sometimes because then sometimes I'll end up overbuying stuff because like I'll be buying with my eyes, stomach, buying with my I don't know, uh not buying. I didn't have a joke. You know what? That sounded like a good setup. You know what? I could find the beat in that, but I didn't even have anything to say, and I'm a fraud, and I am the 16th funniest, least funniest person you know. Oh, what? Ugh. Oh my god! Even saying I'm the 16th person, fun. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Hold up. Cut. Take two. Yo, I can't work with these people. They're not professionals. All right, let's go back. So I was walking in the snow and I got this squeezed sour Joe candy. And I also got this. I was originally just going to get a Sprite because I felt like in that cold weather oh my, with that cold weather, and like this sleet, a little bit of hail kind of, but mostly like hard snow, a little bit of ice. With that hitting me on my face, I kind of wanted like a cool, refreshing crisp. Like I kind of wanted like a York peppermint patty mouth situation. Like I want like a refreshing on. So I was like, maybe just like a Sprite will do that for me. Yeah. So I was like, let's go for that. But then I saw ginger ale. I love me a Canada Dry ginger ale. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Like give me, like sign me up for one of those. And I was gonna grab one, and then I saw a cherry flavor, and I kind of like artificial cherry, man. But I also like really love like cherries in general, but like cherry flavoring specifically, like. Yeah, man, I like it. The tartness, the sweetness. I don't know. It just gets me, man. Like it's bloody, it's bold. I don't know. And I even like medicines that kind of taste like cherry too. Like they're bomb, man. I like them. Cough drops. Sign me up. Yum yum yum. Hi. I don't care. thanks. You know what I mean? You know, thank you next. So after like 10 minutes, okay, you know, I got to stop approximating 10 minutes because it probably was, because that's usually how long it takes me to get like, not sick of like a couple songs, but I realized like, you know what, like this is like my third song. I'm kind of getting tired because I'm walking and singing at the same time because there weren't a lot of people, but I also just do that in general. And, yeah, like after a couple songs, I'll be like, you know what, let me skip, or let me try to switch to a YouTube video I downloaded, or I don't know, something else. But then I was like, oh, let me let my sister know that like I'm gonna be late because I'm not taking the bus, because I called her at the bus station and told her I was waiting for the bus and I'd be home because my mom was tripping, saying that the snow was gonna stop things, and then she was right. Life is learning the same lesson over and over again. Trust your mom. Love your mom. Okay. And your grandma. Still love my grandma. She's leaving soon. Oh, I'm going to enjoy the moments I have with her. I'm going to go see her right now after this. But to finish the video off, I called my sister and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be home in like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, because like I gotta walk all the way home. And like I told her I was at, she was like, all right, cool. Like I looked it up, you're about like that distance away, or like that time away. And I'm like, yeah. And yeah, I just ended up walking all the way home, and I got like, it went smooth sailing until this one lady honked at me and was like, why are you walking on the road? You're R-worded. And I was like, yeah, I can't even like fault her for that. I mean, like the vocab is crazy, you know what I mean? But like, I can't even fault her for getting mad at me. Like, granted, I did see her and I moved out of the way, you know, and she had ample time to like, she could have sped up honestly, and she wouldn't have hit me because like I was aware of where she was at. I think she was just mad that like I was like I had been there, and like yeah, I get it, like safety and stuff like that, but I was still super precautious. Like I had like a whole Pink Floyd solo amount of time to see her and like find like a corner to get to, so like, you know, or like a corner that didn't have enough snow in it that reached like, you know, the bottom of my tank, you know. So she was super mad at me, and then I got home, had some like chicken soup, and then passed out, and it was amazing. Then I woke up and played some like video games, I'm pretty sure, and then listened to some Steely Dan. So yeah, man. Oh, actually, yeah, I recommend checking out two albums actually. Asia by Steely Dan, AJA, not like the continent, ASIA. Asia by Steely Dan. I looked up like the Apple Music Top 100 albums, and I've been meaning to get into Steely Dan, especially after the what's it called, the Kanye West Champion sample from the Kid Charlemagne song. And then I saw Northern Lion talk about like how he really likes Steely Dan, and how like a lot of the songs are about like drugs and stuff. And I was like, that's sick. Plus, I had a forensics teacher back in high school who was really into introducing me to like music and stuff. And I was obviously into music and trying to find new stuff out too, even though I didn't appreciate it as much at the time. So he introduced me to some Steely Dan as well, like really in the years and stuff. And that was super dope. And I think I might have listened to one or two tracks on my own, but it was a little bit too much for me at the time. But now I re-listened to it while playing Binding of Isaac, really on my Northern Lion arc. And then uh Olivia Dean's oh my gosh, I'm forgetting. Wait, no, I need to find the actual album because I listened to it after putting it off for some time. Uh and like I loved her first album from 2023, Messy. I don't know if you're familiar with Olivia Dean. Brilliant, I want to say English pop singer, songwriter, just a fantastic vocalist and writer. So her 2023 album Messy that I showed was fantastic. I had somebody like a regular at my shop come and recommend her to me, and I was like, this is amazing, that looks right up my alley. And then not too long after that, ironically enough, she ended up dropping The Art of Loving with that beautiful album cover, Olivia Dean, The Art of Loving. That came out a few months ago, actually. I want to say September. And I was putting it off because like I've been just listening to Messy a ton and other artists, you know what I mean? Like You know what? I was gonna lie and say I try not to listen to the same artist too much, but I definitely do. I love listening to Frank on repeat. I love listening to uh, Arrest Me. I bump Drake still, and Kendrick, obviously. Um, but even I feel like I'm a fraud. I feel like I gotta list other. I feel like I gotta list. I don't have to prove myself to you. Why am I? No, I'm not stressed. You like if you know my music taste, you know my music taste. If you don't, you don't. So Olivia Dean's The Art of Loving. I put it off for a while. Then I listened to it all just on a limb on my way to work and then on my way home and then I think on my way to work and back the next day as well because like I just had it on repeat and then I wasn't sure like I had to give it a couple listens because I mean like I loved it on first listen but I had to remember which songs were which because I was like traveling around and stuff and so I didn't have time to be like all right this is when it ended this is when it started. She's just super creative, super fun, very just incredibly talented vocalist who just weaves together. Yeah, I mean, the catchiest lines with the most sentimental uh, meanings. You know what I mean? Like the amount of depth and layers that go into like the most simplest of uh, lyrics. I mean, like like impressive is underselling it. Yeah, definitely go listen to that. And obviously Asia Steely Dan. I again it was another case where I need to give it some more time because I just listened to it last night while playing Binding of Isaac. And I only listened to it the one time and then I went to go watch a oh my gosh, this video is like 20 minutes long. I have to stop. I have to stop telling you guys what I keep doing. I keep wanting to update you guys. Like you guys haven't heard from me in weeks, which you probably haven't because I, film all these in advance and stuff. And sometimes I don't feel like uploading. And sometimes I wake up in my mind and I'm Mike Beasley, and sometimes I wake up and I can't find it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that happened. Oh my god, bro. I gotta get to an Action Burger story. Y'all aren't ready for the okay, you know what? Let me not even talk about it. All right. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm everywhere right now. I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm like I gotta calm down, bro. I have to just watch YouTube and chillax. Like I don't know where this is coming from right now. Okay. Um Life is worth living. You know that Justin Bieber audio, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for the long video. Actually, I'm sorry for not uploading in a while. And then I uploaded now. I feel like I'm overcompensating. You know what? I got a bit about overcompensating that I was thinking about that I'm just gonna throw at the end of this because I thought it was funny. So I am obviously under the influence a little bit right now, and I did my laundry, and on my way back from the laundromat, I bumped into some neighbors that live like nearby, like in the neighborhood. Neighbors in the neighborhood. Oh, forehead. Yeah, no, but I didn't want you guys thinking like upstairs or downstairs. Like, come on, let's go. But some neighbors that live around the area, I saw them, and I went to go give him a handshake and he expected like a dap and the like slide afterwards and that completely like left my mind. I just was like I just want to make contact. And so I just went for that and I was just gonna give his brother one as well because he was there as well. Actually the twins, super interesting actually. Um and then after I missed like the first slide for the first one, I like super overcompensated for it on the second one for his brother, and it was just so apparent, and it looked like I did it on purpose. Like I'm gonna give you a dead fish handshake, and then oh yeah, you're my guy though, like you know what I mean. And then it got me thinking it would be really awkward if it was just him and I gave him that weak handshake and next time he's expecting it and I just hit him with a crazy crisp, like aggressive physically present dab. And it's like like it would be funny if that was the case, but it would also kind of be funny if it was just subtly, overdone to the point where he knows, like we both know, like, oh, that was a little bit too much. Like I'm trying to make up for last time, and I went a little bit too hard. Like that subtlety. I think that would make a funny skit. Someone do that. I'm too lazy to. All right, cool. That was the last story I wanted to tell you guys. Action Burger story coming soon. See you guys later. That was gonna be so. I gotta stop, man. Bye. Whatever.